been a while since I've made one of these. Currently we have a total of 210 set 3 cards, 208 which are obtainable. 164 of these cards are free to obtain cards, meaning you don't have to spend anything but your time. And then 146 of these are going to be unsellable cards, which means that you might as well lock them towards the collection because you will never have a chance to get some stubs from them regardless. Today I'm going to be taking you on the path to getting 150 of these, which is the goal that I recommend for everyone, because in order to get the Head Start 30,000 experience reward, one of the goals is to get the first boss out of the 3 inside any of the collections, in particular to the season that is currently going on, and that's going to be at 150 for set 3. So if you could get one of these by not spending a single stub and just putting in time and then selling all the sellable cards that you obtain, why wouldn't you be patient and do it that way? The first big chunk is going to be inside of Team Affinity, and this is great news for you if you are not done with Team Affinity, because just yesterday we dropped a video that went ahead into different methods that tackled Team Affinity and allowed you to finish it the fastest. If you guys want to check that video out, click on the channel playlist section and then click on the Team Affinity section and you will see that video as the most recent one. Inside of Team Affinity there are 6 divisions. Each division has one of the boss packs, they have one of the captain packs, and they have one of the classic packs. You will obtain 5 diamonds from each pack, and from each division that is going to give you 90 unsellable cards that you will lock towards that set 3 collection. Not only will those cards work towards the set 3 collection, but there is also a Team Affinity 3 collection that will unlock even more unsellable cards that we will count later on. The XP reward path is another place where we can find a ton of unsellable cards as well as sellable cards depending on how far you get in terms of XP. But before we dive into that, I highly suggest that you go ahead and hit that like button, red subscribe button, notification bell, aiming for 30,000 subscribers before the start of August. Can we get there? You guys have to show me. But diving into the XP reward path, you are going to be able to get 3 out of the 5 bosses. All of them are going to be sellable. I would sell them rather than keep them unless you're going to be playing instantly with them, because their prices eventually drop all the way to the floor as the season progresses. In terms of the NL All-Star and AL All-Star, I would rinse and repeat the same process as the boss packs. You will be able to obtain 4 out of 7 for the AL and the NL, and 2 from each pack are going to be unsellable. I made a video as well, and it's right before the Team Affinity one, if you're looking at my most recent videos, that go ahead and tackle which 2 cards you should pick, or which cards in general for any pack you should pick that are unsellable. That way you always get the best player for your team, as I went ahead and took everything into consideration. If you did not complete the June Tops Now program, don't feel inclined to do so, but if you only need 3 more cards and you want to go the unusable route, then there are 3 set 3 cards inside that June Tops Now program. And to get these 3 cards, you only have to complete 3 moments, but that is the case only if you had completed all of the June Tops Now program prior to that final week, which was week 5. So we're going to be getting an additional 3 unsellable cards inside of this program. The June monthly awards program has 21 unsellable diamonds, and this is one of the programs that you want to complete. One, because that Shohei Ohtani, even if you're not going to use him as a 2-way player, as a pitcher is amazing. But if you are going to use him as a 2-way player, I'm pretty sure that he has the infinite stamina glitch as well as any of the 2-way players. This is something that's been going on since season 1 of MLB The Show, and they still have yet to address it or even try to fix it. The only thing they did was remove ball players from being able to be designated and pitcher at the same time. That way you couldn't abuse the infinite stamina glitch with your ball player. You can't forget about the best program that MLB The Show has dropped so far, and that is the All-Star Week program. Inside of this program, you will obtain 14 set 3 cards, and keep in mind that 13 are unsellable, but you do get the option to sell 1. So if you do get the rare round, what I would highly suggest doing if you do not want to keep that player is to go ahead and buy these set 3 cards that are within these packs that are close to quick sell value, and then just hold them there, or work towards getting 150 set 3 collections with those cards. And the reason why I am stopping at 150, and I would highly suggest you guys stop at 150 as well, is because because let's say in total for set 3 we get ourselves 250, 260 unsellable cards, or somewhere along those lines where we were able to snipe some cards at quick sell value as well. Then that is going to be for set 4 about 20,000 bonus experience on top of the head start rewards if we collect it in set 4 once it begins, therefore allowing us to progress towards the XP reward path a whole lot faster, allowing us to unlock those bosses as well as mini bosses a whole lot faster and sell them for a lot more profit. When it comes to the rank program, there are going to be 4 unsellable but a total of 9 rewards that you can obtain that belong to set 3. Surprisingly, this time around inside of the rank program, you do not see inside the 90 or 95 program star reward one of those alter ego packs or one of those home run derby all-star pack or draft day pack. I think that was missed, and that should have been something included here, but it most likely will be included in ranked 5's program. Inside of Battle Royale, there is only one unsellable card that you can obtain, so if you don't like Battle Royale, then you don't have to go out of your way to play Battle Royale. But if it's something that you enjoy playing every once in a while, then I would highly suggest getting this additional one. Inside of the events reward path, there are going to be 2 set 3 sellable cards, one being Will Smith and the other being Jim Edmonds. As we progress through events, you will be able to obtain the rewind pack and get one of these too. So generally, a rule of thumb is you go ahead and sell whichever one is selling for the highest, or you hold on to them until they become a little bit more scarce, and then once you have collected both of them through the no sell rewind pack, then you go ahead and sell them off in order to make a profit. Usually, while the event is still there, the prices of the card are going to continue on a downward trajectory, but after the event leaves, then they go on a little bit of an upward trajectory because people can no longer obtain them and sell them as they once could. Now, there is also at 12 wins a 2023 All-Star Jonah Heim, but unless you love playing events, I highly doubt that a lot of you will go out of your way to actually obtain this. So events in total has 3 current set 3 cards that you can add to your collection, none of them which are unsellable. You want to know the beauty behind Team Affinity 3, and this is something they should have done since Team Affinity 1, which makes this season the best Team Affinity, that there is a Team Affinity collection. So as you are completing Team Affinity, you are going to add to your player pool more unsellable set 3 cards. At 15, it's Freddie Freeman, 20, Spencer Strider, Shane McClanahan, Luis Arias, Matt Olson, Jose Ramirez, Corbin Carroll, bringing you from the Team Affinity 3 collection 7 more unsellable cards to add to the set 3 collection. And then last but not least, inside of the set 3 collections, at 50 you get Alexis Diaz, 90 Hilton Smith, and 120 Jackie Robinson. We're not going to count the 150th set 3 card because once we get to 150, we'll have 151 since we open the pack and get that reward, but we're not going to be collecting past 150. So you get 3 set 3 cards by completing the set 3 collections up to 150. If you count that pack that you obtain at 150, then it's going to be 4. Some of you might be surprised because mini seasons usually has a couple, if not more than a couple, cards that belong to the current set. But there is no new mini season yet. Instead, if we look at the content schedule, you will see that the next mini season is coming this 21st, along with a roster update that's going to include attribute upgrades and downgrades, both hitting and for the first time this year, fielding and speed. So those guys that are mighty quick and those guys that have been great defensively, that have horrible defensive attributes inside MLB The Show, be on the lookout because they can jump from a silver all the way to a diamond. I promise you that, especially if they have great hitting attributes. And then we will also be beginning July Tops Now program and moments, so that's even more set 3 cards, along with a new event dropping that's going to be an all sets event that will have set 1, 2, 3, and core, very similar to what set 6 is supposed to be. By the way, if you still have set 1 cards, set 2 cards, keep in mind that in set 6, all of the sets will be available to be played with. So it's basically like a reward for everyone that stays playing MLB The Show past its prime. But if you did end up enjoying today's content, please make sure to hit that like button or subscribe button, notification bell, aiming for 30,000 subscribers before the start of August. Also, we stream every single day on Twitch. It's all inside the description at 9 p.m. Eastern. Variety days are Mondays and Wednesdays, but it's MLB The Show every other day besides that. Now, we also update via Twitter, and there are other links there that you should check out. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.